The night of July the 22nd, 2015, marked a turning point in the history of this quiet suburban town. The Bever family home, a symbol of domestic bliss, was transformed into a scene of unimaginable horror. Two brothers, Robert and Michael Bever, fueled by a darkness yet to be fully understood, embarked on a murderous rampage.
How long have you had the body armor?
The body armor? Robert's had his probably since it started ago, and we've been buying it. Well, he's been buying it.
Was it shipped to the house?
Yeah.
Do your parents know? I mean, did they know it?
They knew he had bulletproof vests. They always thought that was a little loud, but they never said anything about it.
Did he have anything else like the gear that the guys wear, helmets or goggles or gloves?
He had a soft Kevlar vest, a heavy...
Armed with knives, they methodically attacked their parents, David and April Bever, as well as their three younger siblings, Christopher, Victoria, and Jacob. The screams of terror pierced the night air, echoing through the neighborhood.
Like knife-proof
arm thing?
Yeah, flat knife and balaclava.
Okay.
So yeah, it's...
And then the body armor that you had, what was it like?
It was almost identical.
Okay.
Just a couple of different models and stuff.
And where is your body armor now?
Oh, my vests and my helmet, it was laying in the woods. The dog pulled it off of me.
Oh.
I was wearing it.
Oh, you were wearing it?
Yeah, I was wearing the sort of vest and the plate carrier and the helmet. So I took that, and the rest of my body armor was still in the closet.
Okay. So then kind of what happened is
the brutal attack left 5 innocent lives extinguished, forever altering the course of the Bever family and the community of Broken Arrow. The city, once known for its peace and tranquility, was plunged into a state of shock and disbelief.
To use the knives at first on the family?
Use the knives.
Because the guns weren't going to be here till later on?
Yeah, and the guns would be too loud.
Oh, I see.
So, going to use the knives on the family, which obviously did not go as planned.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
No, I just hope nobody saw us right now. Like, we didn't hope more people. I didn't.
Yeah. So then you picked a date, you said?
Yeah, which was yesterday night. It was the date.
Did you pick a time and everything?
As the horrifying details of the crime emerged, questions arose about the motives behind this senseless act of violence. What could have driven 2 young men to commit such a heinous crime?
How'd you pick the date?
It involved with the packages and stuff we have. Because, all the ammunition, he didn't want them to see that. So we killed him the day before the ammunition would get held, the day after we leave.
Do you guys not like your mom and dad? I mean, most teenagers...
The investigation revealed a disturbing picture of a family grappling with mental health issues and a history of violence. The brothers, it seemed, had been struggling with their own demons, leading to a tragic outcome that shocked the nation. The
With the same
memory of the
knife?
victims,
And where did he
David,
stab
April,
her?
I
Christopher,
think in the neck
Victoria,
too.
and Jacob,
And,
continues to
actually,
haunt
he
the
stabbed
minds
her in
of
the neck,
those who
pushed her
knew
into
and
the
loved
kitchen,
them.
and
Their
stabbed her.
lives,
So
cut
the
short
she
by a
started screaming,
senseless
ran
act of
into the family
violence,
room.
serve
At the
as
same
a
time,
poignant
I
reminder of the
turned off
fragility
the
of
house.
human life.
Okay.
I went over and disabled the alarm.
Okay.
That's what I did. And then
Where's the pad for your alarm?
It's not the front door.
It's what?
It's now the front door.
Near the front door?
Yeah, and so I went over and disabled the alarm so it wouldn't,
But has she already gone outside?
She went outside and then Robert went after her.
So where did she...
She was laying in the driveway and he took her back from, the bench, from the yard and started choking her.
on the bench out front?
Yeah, it was like a little bench and he threw the bench on her and went back inside to go after the little kids.
Did he bring her in or did she stay out there?
She stayed out there until he asked me to bring her in and ran out. I had to go her inside. That's why she's in the interview. I had to go her inside.
Oh, you brought her back in.
Yeah,
Was she still alive?
Yeah, she was still screaming. And then that's about the time Dad came down.
Okay.
Because his bedroom's upstairs. And he went back in the boys' area where Robert was. The boys' area, that's what they call it, our room. And they started attacking Dad. They got a little bit of a fight. But then eventually Robert got him down and I think he killed him.
Did he cut his throat too? Where did that happen?
In our room.
In your room?
Yeah.
And where were you?
I was standing in the hallway.
Okay. So did you see him cut your dad's throat?
Yeah.
Did he stab him other places too?
I don't know, I think he just went for the throat.
And where was she? Was in the entryway?
Yeah, I think she was in the entryway at that time. And then he went in and Daniel was in his room, which is down the hall. And I was like, let me.
How old's Daniel?
I think he's 12.
Okay.
And I was like, let me in, and he let me in. He was sitting there on the phone with the police. I grabbed the phone, which is my phone. He got my phone. And then I ran into the kitchen and I smashed the underground. So,
Which was your phone?
Yeah, it was my phone.
Oh. Now you don't have a cell phone anymore.
No, I don't. And then I went back down. And and Daniel and Christopher locked himself in the bathroom. Daniel locked himself in Dad's office.
Okay.
And then I finally got both of them to open the door because they thought I wanted in there.
But they were in different rooms?
Yeah, they're right next to each other. Right?
Oh, I see.
And then Robert went in and stabbed him. They went in and stabbed Christopher. That's when I stabbed Christopher.
So when he stabbed Daniel, where did he stab Daniel?
I think he shanked him in the neck and then Daniel ran off. And so I went in and started attacking Christopher.
So Daniel got stabbed in the neck and ran off?
Yeah.
Where did you run to?
He ran into the family room about Mom. Mom ended up, she was laying on the ground yelling, call 911.
Okay. And he stopped in there?
Yeah, he collapsed in there and then Margot came in and started stabbing him in the chest.
Oh, I see. And then who's the youngest, the 4-year-old?
The 4-year-old, I don't know what happened with her. I hope she's alive.
I'm sorry, maybe I messed up. The one that you stabbed, who was that?
Christopher.
Christopher, that's what
He's
I'm trying to
he's
say.
8-year-old, I think.
He's 8.
10.
And he was in the bathroom.
Yep.
So Daniel had got stabbed in the neck, ran out to where your mom was.
Yeah.
Robert followed him, stabbed him some more.
Yeah, after we stabbed Christopher in the bathroom.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then basically after that, everyone was pretty much dead. We forgot about all.
Who was dead?
Everyone, I think,
Okay.
looked like they were dead, except for she was laying in the interview screaming. Then there was a knock at the door.
Okay.
Someone knocked at the door. I think that might have been the neighbor because the police wouldn't have been there yet. And then they just kept knocking on the door. So we turned around. I grabbed on, put my soft vest and heavy vest on. I was carrying the plates. I put my helmet on. And then we went out the back door of Dad's office, climbed over the fence, went down into the park, and started cutting through the woods.
Okay.
We both collapsed. I think so. We were just sitting there, and they found us.
That's how you got kind of dirty and stuff, dirt on you. So you guys collapsed. Were you just kind of hiding out?
Yeah, we were just laying in a little ditch thing in the woods, and then we saw the light, and we laid down, and the dog came over.
Did you hear the dog coming?
Mm-hmm. I heard them coming. I saw them coming, and then they started yelling. put your hands up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I stepped on my head and handcuffed me.
Okay.
Can you kind of, okay, I'm a little bit lost, I think because there's too many people in this house. There's you, there's Robert.
Yeah.
Okay, you're 16, he's 18. Then who's next?
Yeah, she's the third oldest. She was the first one.
Okay. And then Daniel,
And then Christopher.
then Christopher,
And then Victoria.
Victoria.
And then,
She's 4.
yeah, Victoria's one.
Okay, and what's mom's name?
April.
April?
April Bever, unmarried maiden name, I think you call it, is Shelby.
As we delve deeper into the darkness that consumed the Bever family, let us honor the lives lost and seek to understand the factors that contributed to this tragedy. By examining the circumstances surrounding this horrific event, we may be able to prevent similar tragedies from occurring in the future.
And that was, when she's a baby, she's about to turn 2 toddler. She was up in her bed. I think he forgot about her. And I think she stayed asleep until the police came. And I saw them get her out, so she's okay.
So you saw them carrying her out?
Yeah, I was in the car.
Was that the plan, was to kill her too, though?
He was going to get like one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when y'all got done at the house, where were you going to go?
We were going to hang out there for at least the day. We were going to get the bodies in a room or something, maybe the attic. Clean up, and then wait for the ammunition, go pick up the guns, and then we'll leave the next day.
Where were you going to go? I mean, where was going to be your mass plan to get the most people, the most bang for your buck?
We're just heading generally towards Washington State. We're going to do it statewide.
Did you guys have, like, were you going to go, I mean, who else were you going to kill? Just whoever you ran into?
Yeah, pretty much. He said 5 at a time, like gas stations, restaurants.
Okay, and then just keep going.
Yep.
Did he have some money saved up or something?
Yeah, about 480 after buying all the armor and weapons. Plus
You still had that?
Yeah, plus 100 I had.
Oh, okay. So we talked a lot about your plans in the beginning, because here's what I don't understand is, as you and Robert are kind of planning things out, I mean, because you seem like a really smart kid, and that you kind of, I mean, it seems like you had some pretty detailed plans. You guys had good equipment and weapons, and it seems to me, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I would think that as you guys plan this out, you had maybe more specific plans, like Robert was going to kill this person, and you were going to kill. So who were you supposed to kill?
I was supposed to take my pistol crossbow. Who was supposed to shank his son. She was supposed to die quietly. Yeah, she was going to be the first one, she was. And then Robert would go in, slit Mom's throat, push her over with him. We both go in and kill and Victoria.
Because it was supposed to be like quiet, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be with it. And then I would go upstairs and shoot David, Dad, and the guy with my pistol crossbow, which would kill him. And then Robert would go over and kill him.
Okay.
So did you use your crossbow at all?
No. The only time I ever hurt anybody was when I stabbed Christopher in the neck.
Did Robert use your crossbow?
No, it's just saying all the time.
Where is your crossbow?
I think it's on my bed still, unless they collected it.
So did you have it out ready to go, and then it just kind of didn't go as planned?
Yeah, no, nothing is planned.
Yeah. I think we talked about it, but did Robert, you said he had a knife that was just like yours, but it was red.
Yeah.
Did he ever use another knife on anybody else or anything?
I don't think he did. I mean, he had another small surgical blade knife.
Yeah.
It's not like footage. He said he was going to use it, but...
Where was that?
In his pocket. He had 3 knives. A large, about 15-inch black one.
Like a machete kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of like a K-bar knife.
Okay.
And
where was that, the big one?
It was standing on his belt.
Okay.
And the one he used, the 12-inch blade one. And then the small surgical blade.
Okay.
Which he had in pocket.
So, who who all died? Who do you know died for sure? Like, what's the count? How do we know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Who do you think died?
Dad, Mom, Daniel. That's about all I know because I saw them.
And Daniel's the one that you stabbed?
No, Chris was one I stabbed. Daniel's the one he went in and
That's right.
stabbed him in the lungs.
And he was in the living room.
Yeah, in the living room with Mom.
And Christopher, you stabbed him in the neck.
Yeah, he was in the bath, you know.
So how did, I mean, was he still making noise when you left, or how did that go down?
Yeah, he was still yelling when I left. I don't know if probably killed him. I think he might have been alive because later I came back and the door was shut and locked. I tried to kick it down.
Okay.
Just got those holes in that door now.
So.
You kicked it down?
I didn't kick it down.
Okay. Who did?
I tried to. Nobody kicked it down.
Oh.
It stayed intact. I don't know what's in there if he's still alive.
Did you, because here's what I'm seeing happen. You know, you guys had all these detailed plans. You had all the cool stuff to make it happen.
Yeah.
And it kind of started falling apart. And you said, like, it didn't go as planned. I mean, did you kind of just freak out a little bit? Like,
yeah,
what's really happening?
Well, I didn't know it was going to like.
Yeah, you don't. But here's what's getting me is, like, it's crazy because you guys worked together and made all these plans and, you know, had it all figured out. And then when it happens, you're just kind of standing there not doing anything. And did you decide, like, Robert's going to kill everybody and I'm going to stand here and do nothing, so I better, I mean, did you,
I think that was my plan. I didn't want to kill anyone, well, who didn't want, I couldn't do it, so I was going to let him, like, kill everyone.
Yeah, but you stabbed somebody in the neck.
No,
I mean,
I just kind of.
Well, what I'm saying is it's not Robert's the one that should get all the credit here.
Yeah.
Because it's a big deal. I mean, you're going to be on the news. You know what I mean?
I know.
People are going to want to interview you. I mean,
I don't want to be interviewed. No, I'm moving this.
Well, but I'm just thinking,
He does.
because you had said you had the plans, like, you're supposed to kill this person.
Yep.
He's supposed to kill this person. Were you supposed to kill Christopher? Was he your responsibility?
No,
It just worked out that
Christopher
way?
and Daniel was supposed to be his responsibility. I was only supposed to kill Dad and Victoria, hold with Victoria. And they
But he had already basically done that.
Yeah.
So now you're left standing there. So were you trying to kill Christopher when you stabbed him in the neck? Were you just gonna?
I purposely missed the middle of the neck. I think I might have even hit him in the shoulder. I certainly didn't do it hard, but I don't know.
so originally, your responsibility was Victoria
And Dad.
and Dad.
Yep, that's what I was supposed to take care of.
Did you guys talk specific? Because you said the crossbow. So you said, I mean, you guys had it planned like this is specifically how we're gonna do it.
Yeah, it was very specific, unfortunately, you know. I think he got his plan to move or something. It doesn't work out that way.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be a lot quicker and quieter, I guess. I mean, did you, so had your cell phone, is that right?
Daniel had my cell phone.
Daniel.
They got my cell phone and called the police.
So when did you last have your cell phone that you remember?
Yeah, I remember. I think it was in my pocket. Like either that or I was sitting on the living room couch.
Okay.
And I don't know when he got it. But
So you had maybe left it on the living room couch and gone to your room, and
Yeah.
you guys are waiting for things to go
yeah,
down.
getting ready.
Did he like ever use your phone or play with it or do any of that stuff?
No, he wasn't allowed to.
So did he only get your phone because he was trying to call for help?
Yep.
So do you think he went to the living room and got it?
Yeah, I think he did because Mom was laying in the living room, screaming, call the
Okay.
police.
And so somehow he came down the hall?
Yeah, I don't know if he might have got it from my room when I was outside. I was doing nothing alone.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was.
Do you know what alarm company your alarm's through?
We never actually, it's just the alarm, the sound itself.
Just a siren.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just the sign, I think it's ADT, whatever.
And are there cameras or anything in your house?
Yeah.
Where do those record to?
Hallways, living rooms, another hallway, and his crib.
Is it go to a computer or something somewhere?
I don't think it was being recorded, no.
Oh.
Just live.
Do you not have, oh, so is there a TV where you can watch it somewhere?
Yeah, my dad watches it on his phone. He has an app to watch it
Okay.
on his phone. Watches on
Is that through like the cable company or something, or?
No, I think it's something he set up, like his own server or something.
Oh, okay. You don't think it's being recorded?
I don't know if it was being recorded. I mean, his computer system's like, super hard to get into.
Oh, but is it like a good computer system?
It's a good computer system.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a database engineer or something, so.
Oh, that's right. So as all this was going on, what was Robert saying? Did he say anything to you?
He didn't say anything to me until we were getting ready to head out the back door. I asked him if he was okay, what was going on. He said, yeah.
Okay. So you guys were just kind of silent the whole time?
Yeah, it was silent.
Did you cut your finger? Is that your other hand? Is that?
I think I might have done this, just kind of stab Christopher.
Okay.
So
So that might be from your own knife, is what you
yeah,
think?
it's fine.
Are you right or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Right-handed. And so how do you think you cut your finger?
I was kind of.
Oh, were you holding him?
No, he was on the floor, but
You
I
don't,
like to give something.
you don't remember?
I cut it with my own knife. I know that.
Hmm. And you think it was during the time when you were stabbing him?
Yeah, I got that time.
Huh. Did you say anything to Christopher?
I just
No. So you stabbed him. Now it's several hours later. How are you feeling?
This whole thing, like film when you first stabbed to getting caught, I think it only lasted about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like, because it's 8 o'clock in the morning now. So that's like 8 hours ago.
Yeah.
So how do you feel now? I mean,
I
just kind of,
I didn't want to do that.
yeah.
I shouldn't have done that.
So you were saying you pleaded with, I guess, when they were locked in the bathroom, and what other room were they locked in?
The bathroom, and then right next to it is my dad's office. Dan locked himself in his office.
Is it just one door to get into the bathroom and the office?
No, they're right. Two doors right next to each other.
It was right next to like this, basically.
Like this.
In the corner,
Yeah.
kind of.
And I was like, I said, help, Robert's after me, and they both opened up.
And which room did you go in?
I went into the bathroom, just, I stabbed Christopher.
Okay. And then what did Robert go?
Robert went into the office where Daniel was, stabbed him. Daniel ran off, and they came into the bathroom and started stabbing Christopher. I left. And, yeah.
Okay.
So, I guess where I'm kind of confused is if you didn't want this anymore and you didn't want this to go down this way, why con them into opening the doors and letting this continue?
I was trying to help Robert.
Mm.
Because,
And so when you guys ran out the back door with all your stuff, and of course that wasn't part of the plan, did you guys talk and like, hey, we need to go this way, and now it's high?
I think we pretty much knew where to go.
Okay.
And I just kept asking if he was okay, because, we acted like he was about to, collapse.
Okay. Because you guys have been through those woods before?
Yeah, we used to play in them.
Okay.
So we knew where to go.
And you said someone had knocked at the door.
Yeah, that's why we didn't go through the front door and get in the vehicle.
Okay.
Because someone was at the door.
And you said maybe that was the neighbor.
I think it was, yeah.
But did you also think, is it the police?
I know if it was the police, they would have gotten into the door, because was laying right down in the
Okay.
view of the window screening.
What was, when did you realize the police were there?
When we were in the woods.
Okay. And how did you know the police?
the sirens, and
Oh.
then a couple minutes later we saw the lights.
And then you heard a dog?
Yeah.
Was the dog barking or growling or something?
It was growling. But
Yeah.
Pulled me up.
Okay, so at the point when you heard the sirens and stuff, were you guys kind of hiding and hunkered
Yeah,
down?
we had been sitting there.
Hoping they wouldn't find you?
Yeah,
Okay.
into the ditch.
So did you guys tell anybody else your plans?
No, I didn't. I didn't tell anyone else. I know Rob was talking to people online about it.
So how many computers are in this house?
Computers, oh gosh. I think everyone has at least one computer. There's like 3 Chromebooks, which Daniel, Perry, and Christopher use. I have 2 laptops. They use for game design. Robert also has 2 laptops, same type. Has a tablet laptop thing.
Where are your 2 laptops?
Robert's is in his closet, mine is on the desk.
Do you guys share a room?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have 2. Do you use both of them, or one's an old one and
One's
a
an
new
old
one?
one.
So you don't really use it?
No, I was gonna take the photographs and stuff out.
I see. And your newer one is on the desk?
Yeah, next to the old one.
And then Robert has 2, but he has an old and new one?
Yeah, same things. I have an old compact, he has an old compact.
Okay. What's your new one?
Gateway.
And then what's Robert's new one?
Also a Gateway laptop, same
Okay.
model.
And where is his new one?
In the closet, I think, with his old one. Mine's on the desk with my old one.
Okay.
We were going to plan on, taking photographs out.
To take them with you or something?
We were
Oh,
just
as an old
going-
one?
Yeah, we were going to keep them.
Yeah.
Keep them the other way.
Do you, does your laptop have like a passcode or password on it or
Yeah, I
something?
can tell you the password if you need it.
Okay.
I can write it down.
Yep.
Yeah. What is it?
Once I graduated high school, I changed it to hashtag 2014, capital G, grad.
Capital G,
Yeah, grad.
grad, G-R-A-D.
Yeah,
And then G is capital.
hashtag 2014 grad.
I see.
Do you know the password on Robert's?
No, I don't.
And so I may have asked you already, where's your knife now? Do you know? Or where was
My
it
knife,
last?
all my 3 knives were in my pocket. Were in my pocket bag.
Oh, when you got caught. Okay. So here's a problem that we might have, and I don't want it to be an issue for you because you've been really cooperative. We're going to talk to Robert too. So he's going to give us his version of the story, and sometimes they're going to be different. So is there anything that you kind of didn't quite tell me right, or you changed a little bit, and now that you understand that Robert's going to tell me everything?
But he'll probably tell you that he'll forgave them, because that's what I told him, when we were sitting out in the woods, to make conversation. But, forensics will show you how they said Christopher.
What 3?
What do you mean you told him? So you told him you killed 3 people?
Yeah, I told him, because he asked me how many did you get, I said 3.
Did you tell him who you got?
No, I just said 3.
So do you, I guess this is my question for you. Do you think it's a lesser sentence if you killed 1 or if you killed 3?
No.
I don't know. I think Robert, he may have, there's going to be a lot of differences. That's what I'm concerned about. And we don't want you to come off as a liar. Because you've been real cooperative. You seem like a really good kid. You graduated high school early. You're designing games. There's all kinds of stuff you got going on. And so I don't want people to get a bad opinion of you and think that you're the type of guy that lies to police when he's kind of caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So tell me, I know that you're leaving something out. Because it's like she said, this isn't like you stole a bicycle. This is the most you can do. you know. So it's a big deal. But a lot of people, when they talk and think about this thing, your honesty is a big deal, and how you handle yourself from here on out. And if you come off, because to me you don't seem like a bad guy, you know, like you don't scare me. I mean, I never thought you would have done this, so you just seem like a normal kid to me, and you seem like an honest kid. But see, I talk to people all the time, and I mean, I know when people are lying, or when I'm not quite getting the whole story. And so I just want to catch you before you get in that bad spot where people start saying you're a bad guy, you're evil, you're a liar. So just tell me what I'm missing.
Oh, I mean, along with the do thing, I was going around and like convincing the people who were still alive that like I was on their side. I called the police, you know, so they would like stay and Robert could get them.
So they kind of stay on the ground, and he'd be able to come stab him again.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to go get Robert to let him know someone was still making too much noise or anything?
No, it was chaotic. He was just going from person to person.
So what kind of things did you say to them?
But the only things I said to them was when I was trying to convince them that I was with them, so they would, you know, come to me and could kill them.
Okay. And that's all you think that he might tell me different? Is he going to lie to me?
I don't know. I don't think he would lie because I'm pretty sure the only reason he's like he let himself get arrested and it's not like getting a major shootout and dying from the police is because he wanted to see the aftermath. So I don't know his responsibility.
Oh, I see. So you think he may kind of just tell us what happened too?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Did you guys talk about being on the news and getting to see each other on TV and stuff?
Yeah.
What kind of things did you say and talk about?
Mostly about how we were planning on killing more people.
Yeah.
From the top. And we become famous. We get on Wikipedia lists.
Oh, okay.
Famous people.
That'd be a big deal, yeah. I mean, do you think they might even make a movie or something, or a TV show?
I don't know about a movie or TV show, but...
Did you guys talk about that?
Yeah, definitely documentaries and stuff. He just wanted to be famous.
What did you want?
Me?
Mm-hmm. You keep talking about what he wanted. What did you want?
I don't know. I just wanted to get my Luna's program. Get a job.
But you, I mean, your big brother's telling you he wants to be famous, and you guys are making these plans. Surely you want some of that fame too, right?
Yeah, I do want to do it with him because, like, he's going to do it no matter what. He says if I don't do it with him, they'll just kill me too, or leave me there. So, do it with him.
Yeah.
So y'all have been planning this since 30th of June, you said?
Yeah.
That's the first time y'all talked about it?
Well, not the first time we talked about Bodo. I mean, he bought us a light vest. He always said he would come out and kill him. I didn't think he'd ever do it, but...
Yeah.
You need anything? We're going to step out for just a second. Crap.
We'll just be right outside, all right? Well, I was right. The guys that are interviewing Robert kind of gave me a quick version of what he's saying that you did, and you haven't told me everything, okay? So I know you're not being completely honest, and I gave you one shot already.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you might have said. I mean,
Well, you stabbed more than one person. So who else did you stab? Or you stabbed more than just one time?
Oh, I stabbed Christopher more than one time.
How many times did you stab him?
I think twice.
Because you don't think we're going to know that?
Stop thinking and go with what you know.
You mentioned forensics a minute ago.
I know.
I mean, I'm just one of like hundreds of people that are going to look at this thing, okay?
I know.
I mean, we got the state police coming in. There's, I don't know, 20 different forensic detectives at your house right now.
They're going to be there a long time because of the scene that it is.
So everybody that you killed and every single stab wound that you inflicted, we're going to know about. And this is your last chance to just kind of let us know, to be honest, to man up and tell us exactly what you did and start making it right.
I hit Christopher. I did not stab Victoria or Daniel.
You did not stab Victoria.
I tried to stab Mom.
You stabbed them all.
When she was walking away, I tried to go for her neck, but, you know.
Is that when you cut yourself, you think?
Yeah, I think after that.
Where did you stab her?
I tried to go from behind it, but
Did you cut her?
I think so, yeah.
This doesn't seem like something you have to think about. I know you're still kind of dealing with it. And I wasn't there, I wasn't the one doing it, but you don't have to think about it. You know what you did. So you cut her neck, you stabbed Christopher in the neck. How many times did you stab Christopher?
2 or 3, I think.
And who else did you stab?
Besides Mom.
Because here's the thing, everybody's been stabbed, and you both had knives, and we know you both stabbed everybody. So you guys are kind of at the same level, and so now it's who's going to be honest and make this right, and who's a liar, okay? Which one do you want to be?
I'm not.
Okay, so you're a man of your word?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to make this right and do the right thing at this point in time?
Yes.
Okay. What else are you missing?
You want to start over then?
From like,
You tell us where you need to start.
he stabs. I didn't stab. I was stabbed through a window. So.
What about the crossbow?
The crossbow? Yeah. It was pulled back, like it didn't have a bolt or arrow or anything. I had to fire it and broke.
It broke?
Yeah, I never, that's why I use it. It's broke. It's cheap.
So it broke before last night?
It broke and I tried to guide fire because I wasn't able to do anything and I just need to uncock it. It's like when I threw around, I pulled the trigger and this thing,
And that was a while ago, or that was last night?
Oh, that was last night.
Because you were supposed to use it.
I was supposed to use it. It was cocked back and I wasn't going to use it, so I tried to, uncock it and it broke.
So nobody's going to have any crossbow injuries?
No, they're not.
Okay.
What about the big knife, the machete? Did that get used on somebody?
I think he might have used it on Daniel. I think that's what he might have used to stab him in the chest.
And what about the surgical blade knife?
I think that's what someone's still with, too. So yeah, I think he used all of them. I only used the one. I used the green one.
You only used the green one?
Yeah.
And you're sticking to that?
Yes.
And so, you only stabbed your family because they were in the way? Towards the bigger plan?
Well, the reason we was trying to kill family is, they were in the way and, higher count.
Just to start off with a big count.
So is this all a game? I mean, this higher count, I'm confused. Is this a game?
It's like kind of become famous, kind of get, set a record.
Did you, now, because you said this yourself, you told Robert you killed 3,
Yep.
and so now we're stuck at the point where you've told us you stabbed Christopher and your mother, Is there one more person that you stabbed and you didn't mention earlier?
No.
Okay.
I can stick to my one that I ain't stabbed anybody else, but it's nothing.
How do you feel about what you've done now?
I didn't like it the minute it started.
I mean, how do you feel about your mother? I mean, you watched her get stabbed. You cut her throat yourself, and you watched her bleed all over the place and scream. How does that make you feel?
No, I don't think about it.
You don't want to think about it. And Christopher, your little brother. I mean, you stabbed him in the neck. What has he ever done to you?
Nothing.
So he's just a number.
Yes.
And how do you feel about that now?
It's pointless.
It's what?
Pointless.
Pointless. Would you be willing to write us a statement kind of explaining what we just talked about?
Yeah.
Kind of starting at the beginning.
Like paper? I don't know if I can get that well.
Yeah, pen and paper is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I got these forms that you can write on. You think you could do that for me?
Sure, about what?
Well, what I would want you to kind of write down is basically what we talked about.
Okay.
Like kind of talking about the plans that you guys put together, the stuff that you got, that he bought for you, and then what you're going to do, and then what happened last night.
Yeah, like a little timeline.
Yeah, just basically like a timeline. Kind of like your story, like almost you're writing it for a book or a magazine or something. Let me fill out some of this for you first.
So you think the first time he ever talked to you about killing people was how long ago?
First time we ever mentioned killing people, I don't know, it might have been 2013 to 2014.
Okay, so so you're going to put, it says I, the other sign, so you're going to put your name right there for me, so go ahead and write your name there. And then it says and it wants to know how old you are in years.
Okay, like 16.
Yeah, that's good. And then it says, that's fine, we know. You were born on, so put your date of birth right here.
Okay, like,
However, it doesn't matter, however you want to do it.
And the guns were supposed to be picked up from where?
the Okinawa gun shop. It's down the road about 7 miles.
And then
On Elm?
Yeah.
put your address there, and you can come to the next line if you need to, if you need room.
And what was the name of that website?
Bud's Gun Shop and the official Mossbrew website, I think. Like, no.
Yeah, that's perfect. Let's see. So I'll use this other pen too. So put my name on here so you know. Okay, so here's what it says. I've been duly warned and advised by Eric Vince, a person who has identified himself as a detective, that I do not have to make any statement at all, nor answer any questions or do anything that might go against me or incriminate me in any manner, and any statement I make can will be used against me. I was also advised if I'm not able to hire an attorney on my request, and have an attorney appointed for me by the proper authority without cost or charge to me. I do not want to talk to an attorney, and I hereby knowingly and purposely waive my right to the advice and presence of an attorney before and during any questioning or at any time before or while I voluntarily make the following statement to the aforesaid person, knowing that anything I say can or will be used against me in the court or courts of law. I declare that the following voluntary statement is made to the aforesaid person of my own free will, without promise or hope of reward, without fear or threat of physical harm, without coercion, favor or offer of favor, without leniency by any person or persons whoever. Do you understand all that?
Yes.
Okay. So what you can do is, yeah, you can write here, and then if you run out of space, just jump over here and write here. If you run out of space here, let me know. I've got more of these. So just do your best. Don't worry about spelling. If you misspell something, it's not a big deal.
This pin's like running out.
You want to try that one? That one might be better. That one seemed kind of crappy too, though. Is that one better?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Got left it.
Well, no.
Well, yeah.
Where is it? Half the car is. Half not.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. You change about that.
Do you guys have any other family that lives here? Like grandparents?
Like in this area?
Anywhere?
I have an uncle and 2 grandmas and various cousins.
Where do your grandmas live?
Whoa, they're moving out a lot. I think one's in Florida and one's in Greenfield.
Do you know their names?